Hello everyone and welcome, Araxa here. Today we're going to be looking at the Aegis Sabre Firebird. It is a medium fighter. It has 12 missiles, they're bespoke. They are size 3 missiles. They shoot from under the belly, and we got 2 size 3 Gatling guns. These are Manuses. And our storage is on the right of the nose here. We open, so we could store some items here on the side of the ship. Moving along, then we got our thrusters at the back, and just under the tail. I wasn't really sure what this was, but when I opened it, I was thinking it was fuel intake. And I looked at the buttons and it says, yeah, there's like flow controls. I'm pretty sure that's fuel intake. Tucked in nicely there. So this ship is like the brother of the Sabre Raven, you could say. CIG came up with this design because I guess they're just coming out with another variant. No one had the Sabre Raven because it was exclusive ship that you only got from the Intel Optane. So now we have the Firebird. This thing has a size 1 power plant, size 1 quantum drive, and 2 size 1 shield generators with a size 1 radar. So just looking at the cockpit here, it looks like it got a gold standard pass. I mean, I assume it did because the Sabre Raven got one, and the cockpit looks pretty up to date, pretty nice, slick. We have our ejection lever just underneath. These oxygen tanks are pretty interesting. I wonder if they will come online with life support eventually. We'll have to see. Let's turn this thing on. And so we have Manuses. Capacitors are up to 2133. Let's go into missile mode. Just on here. So we have 12 size 3 Thunderbolt missiles. And when you turn on the missile mode, you can load up to 6 missiles. So this is pretty intense. Like, you can shoot out 6 missiles at a target. So this is basically like a missile boat. I think the only other ship comparable to this would be the Talon Strike, which is another light fighter missile boat, and the Miz, which is another missile boat. But yeah, like you've guys seen how this thing performs shooting 6 missiles. It's pretty badass. And I'm just gonna look at the items here, or components. So we got 2 chargers, 2 bracers, so our shield generators and power plants. Come stocked equipped with shimmers and a drift. I guess the drift is the quantum drive. So those are our stocked equipped components. And I think this ship really fills like a niche for those Sabre Raven owners. The Sabre Raven owners and people wanting to own a Sabre-like Raven ship. So this will fill that itch, or fill that niche and scratch that itch. I really like the color that they chose for this ship. I think white and a bit of red looks pretty good on this ship. You can see on the left wing there, it has the Sabre Firebird logo. It's a nice touch. Oh, and another thing to note, guys, if you do leave the power on the ship, this storage area does light up, so that's a nice touch. Only if you have power on in the ship. You can leave your engines off. The lights do light up over here at the back for the fuel intake as well. Alright guys, so we're just going to be going over the promotional website. CIG really knows how to market their ships, man. Like, they just... I guess that's where they get their bread, right? So it's top notch. But yeah, this Sabre Firebird looks pretty sick. So going down, it says, fire it up, facilitating a devastating marriage of speed and ballistic firepower. The Firebird brings the heat to the infamous Sabre chassis. With a bespoke launcher capable of packing 12 size 3 missiles, complementing dual Gatling guns, the Firebird packs a serious punch, while the relatively small Sabre frame and high-end propulsion allow it to get in and out with limited ability. And we got the Firebird. I like this artwork. Just in Atmo, you could see the Atmo effects hitting the exterior of the ship and all the fire effects. Really cool. Here it says raw speed. The Sabre's slight frame, coupled with supercharged propulsion, gives the Firebird blazing straight away speed, enabling it to make devastating hit and run strikes against much more daunting adversaries. Yeah, so it says raw speed, and I wanted to look up the nav max speed, and on Urkel it says it goes up to 1400 ms, so it's pretty fast if you're just going in nav mode and you're cruising along. So pretty fast ship. Here we got some more artwork. You could see the missiles shooting out of the belly of the Firebird. Okay, here it says missile barrage. The Firebird is designed to deliver an unrelenting missile barrage, unleashing hell upon its targets, courtesy of bespoke missile launcher and a dozen size 3 missiles. And here we are again in Atmo. Now it says unmitigated toughness. The Firebird's speed makes it hard to hit, but in unlikely event of taking direct fire, it's remarkably hard to kill thanks to the sturdy armor and top-notch shields. Got a little clip here. It says main engine thrusters. Bespoke thrusters give the Firebird blazing top speed. And again, it goes up to 1400 in nav mode. You can see artwork here. It's coming into atmosphere. Okay, here's interesting. This is the inside of an Idris hangar, so that's pretty cool. I mean, this it's pretty telling you can fit this inside an Idris hangar. This ship is gonna be, I think this ship is gonna be suited for people that aren't really into dogfighting, but like kind of like a support role, like just in the back of like a squadron. Aiding their wingmen with missiles. So I think this ship will be suitable for people in that support role. So this will fit in an Aegis hangar, so that's really interesting. And then going along, another shot here in atmosphere. Gorgeous artwork. And then we have our technical specs. And let's just look at the paints. So this is the factory standard vintage Aegis. Landslide is tan, gray, and silver. This is very fitting if you're like in a desert area. I mean, I think you would want to rock this paint in like Daymar because it has that aesthetic. Windbreak, so green, gray, and orange, very militaristic. Yeah, just like a military paint. Ash Cloud, so this is, I mean, I can tell right away, this is a concierge paint. So it has black and a bit of gold, or I guess it says black and copper. This paint is exclusively for Chairman Club, so that's a concierge paint. Moving along here, we got 3 Firebirds, pretty cool. Devastating marriage of speed and power, or firepower. And then if you pledge for this War Bond bonus item, you get the Invictus Flight Jacket. So that's pretty cool, complimentary. Moving along, we have our ship prices, standalone. So Concierge gets the Ash Cloud paint, and it comes with lifetime insurance, yes. Same with the regular War Bond. Yep, lifetime insurance. And then the store credit comes with 10-year insurance. Let's see if there's anything else. So that's just for standalone packs. We got the Sabre triple threat pack. So I guess this is Sabre Firebird. You get this regular Sabre and the Sabre Comet. These all come with lifetime insurance. And you get 3 of the Ash Cloud paints if you are in Concierge. And it's the same thing with just the regular pack. You get lifetime insurance. And then this is the store credit version. And then here are paints. So if you want to just get a particular paint, you can, or you can just get them in a pack. And usually what I like doing, guys, is even though if I'm not going to pick up a ship or own it, it doesn't hurt to just use, if you have some spare store credit, use it and get the concierge paint. Buy with store credit and melt it and buy back, because you never know. You might, maybe a friend might need a paint from you, so it doesn't hurt, you know, getting 1 or 2 paints and using store credit. Melt it and store it in your buyback. So those are our paints. And then we have the Warbond upgrade. Alrighty guys, so that is our Sabre Firebird video for Aegis. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it informative. Just some quick final thoughts. I think the ship is really satisfying when you load up 6 missiles, shoot them all at once at a target. It hits differently, like compared to like an Eclipse. I know the Eclipse is just like a size 9 and you shoot 1 at a time at bigger ships, but this it hits differently and I love it. Like it's a fun ship to fly and shoot missiles. And I think it's more for someone who is looking for a support role with their squadron, you know, just in the back, aiding their wingman. And yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you guys like the video if you enjoyed it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.